takes me a while to sit down in the chair.
Come on in, Norma. Come on in, have a seat. Good. Oh, wonderful, BJ. Great, and Mary's coming too. Super. Got a full crowd. One more coming. Let's make sure we have chairs for everyone. Yes.
Hey.
Oh, Sarah, hi. Great. Glad you could come. Nope, you're fine. There's a chair right up here. There's a chair back there. Chair up front. Okay. I'll move it this way just a smidge. And I'm going to move this on the other side, if that's okay, Peggy. Okay.
Where should I put this? Right here?
Sure, that's fine. We're on the, there's actually, I tell you what, because
Yeah.
BJ's there, let's bring it to the other side.
That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you very much.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Lou.
Great to be here. It's time for strength training. We will be using some light weights, 1 pound or 2 pounds, so that we can maintain our full range of motion in our joints.
Okay.
Okay? But before we get started with the weights, which I will pass out to everyone, we're going to do a little warm-up. So let's begin by sitting tall and doing some shoulder shrugs up and down. Good. And now rest those shoulders and bend and straighten the elbows. Make sure you have some room around you. Good. Now keep those fingertips on the shoulders and let's circle one elbow around and then the other one. Waking up the shoulder joints and the space between the shoulders and the upper back. Yeah. As big or as small a movement as you can manage. Yeah? Now go the other way. A little swimming and circling with those elbows. And rest. Gently nod your head yes. Looking up and looking down. Nice and smooth and easy. And come back to center. Now shake your head no. Wonderful. And come back to center. Circle the wrists. And change direction. Open and close the fingers. We want to make sure our hands and wrists are really warmed up to hold the weights. Good. Now shake out those hands. Wonderful. Let's wake up the lower body now. So marching in place. Good. And rest. Tap your toes. Tap your heels. And now toes and heels. All right, and rest. Let's warm up the middle of us, so our core. So open up your knees a little wider and tip your body side to side. That just gives you a wide base of support as we wake up our backs, tipping side to side. And come back to center. Rock forward and back. And again, you can look up and look down. Waking up the spine. And come back to center. And now let's do a little twist. But we'll do it with our fingertips on the shoulders again. If you can touch the shoulders, that's great. And bring one elbow forward and then the other elbow. So there's a twist in the upper body. Good. Twisting forward with each elbow, taking a turn. Good. And gently rest. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, raise the arms up. And exhale down. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. This time we're going to go all the way toward the toes. Inhale up, exhale all the way over, and come on back up and rest. Wonderful. Let me pass out the weights. This box is too heavy for me to pass out the weights. Hoping that, there you go. Okay. So I got to do it one at a time. There you go. Okay. I think I've got it. Almost. All right, Peggy. Oops. I want to do a switcheroo. Does anybody want to try 2 pounds? BJ, you want to try 2 pounds? You've done it in the past, so let's do a switcheroo. There you go. All right, Peggy, here you have it. Okay. And then mine, I thought I had an extra set, and I do. Okay, wonderful. So now that we have our hand weights, 1 pound or 2 pound, sit up nice and tall, and let's get going. Arms by your sides. If you are in a chair with armrests, have it on the outside of the armrest. And let's do our bicep curl. Bend up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to go to 10, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Rest your weights on your knees. Now, if going to the 10 reps is too much, then of course stop at any time. Stay up nice and tall and march in place. 6, 7. Good. And arms by your side. This time have the palms facing each other. And we're going to lift out to the side just a little bit. And back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Good. Put your weights on the lap again, on your knees, and let's march in place. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Let's do our bicep curl again. Arms down by your side, palms forward. Sitting tall and bend it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Put your weights on the legs and march in place. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Arms by your side, palms facing each other. Nice tall spine. And lift the arms out to the side just a bit. And come in. And up. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good. And bring the weights to the legs for one final set of marching in place with the extra weight. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Good. I saw a great variation. Peggy was not able to use her legs in the march, so she marched with her shoulders. I think that was great. Let's all try a little marching with the shoulders, one side and then the other, just to give those shoulders a nice little rest. it on. Bring the weights up to your chest. Good. From here, we're going to stretch up overhead. 1, and then the other side. And 2. And 3. 4. Good. And 5. We're going to take a little rest. After 5 sets, come on back. Do a little marching with the shoulders. And then we'll go up and do our second set of 5. All right, here we go. Bringing the weights up to the shoulders or chest height. Here we go. Lift up overhead. 1. And 2. And 3. 4. Last set, 5. And rest. Whew. Some marching with those shoulders again. All righty. Bringing the weights in front. So your knuckles are close together, but have the elbows up, shoulders down. So you're sitting tall with the shoulders down. Pull the elbows back, little chest press, and forward. And 2. And yep, if it's not an exercise for you, then you can stop and rest or make something else up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Rest the arms for a moment and sit back in your chair. Make sure your back is against the back of the chair. And let's raise one leg and then the other. Stretching out the back of the knees, opening up the back of the leg there. Good. And rest. Bring the weights to the chest or to shoulder height. We're going to reach up overhead once more. Set of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. How about some shoulder rolls? Other direction. I tell you what, let's do 5 of the chest presses, and then we'll do our second set. So bring your hands together, shoulders down, but elbows up. Good. And elbows back and forward. You can squeeze the shoulder blades in the back as you open and close. 3, 4, one more, 5, and rest. A few shoulder rolls. Good. Our last set of 5s, arms up and stretch up overhead. 1 and 2, 3, 4, good. Last set, 5, and rest. Shoulder rolls. And our final set of the chest press, so arms up, elbows up, but shoulders down. So sit nice and tall, and elbows back, squeezing the shoulder blades, and come forward. And 2. Good. And 3, 4, one more, 5. Good, and rest. Whew. Let's stretch those legs again, reaching one leg and then the other. Lifting. Good. Kick the legs out. Open up the back of the knees. Good. And this time raise one leg and circle that ankle around. And circle the other way. And release. Other leg, stretch it up and circle that ankle. And then other direction. Good. And rest. Nice. All right, put one weight down underneath your chair. So it's not going to be anywhere where your feet will get involved with it. Yep. Good. Yeah. Tuck it back. Good, good, good. So now you have one weight. Yep. All right. Holding the weight here again at the chest. Open up your knees a little wider and let's tip side to side. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And rest. Put the weight in your lap. Bring your legs in front of you and stretch both legs up. Make sure you're sitting back in your chair. Both legs up and point and flex. Point and flex. Work those ankles and feel the strength in the legs and the core. Good. Good. One more set and rest. Nice. Open up those knees again. This time, bring the weight out in front a bit and let's do a twist. So twist side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hi, Ron. Come on in. There's a spot for you right here. Oops. No? All righty. You're welcome. Okay. Sitting back in your chair, lift both legs up and point, flex. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And rest. Bring the weight up and open those knees. Side bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Rest. Bring those legs up in front of you again. Raise the legs up, and this time touch your toes and then heels. Toes and twist side to side. And 2, 3, 4. These exercises are for our core, our abdominals. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last set, 10. Good. And rest in the middle. Bring the legs in front. Stretch out both legs again and touch toes and heels. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And rest. Super. Still sitting nice and tall. Hold the weight in one hand and reach it out to the side. Bring it in, switch hands, and reach to the other side. Good. Come in and switch. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and rest. Good. Now, scoot toward the front of your chair so you can straighten one leg out a little bit more. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but have one leg a little straighter than the other. Good. Put the weight in the opposite hand as that straight leg. The opposite hand. Good. We're going to reach up and in, reach over toward the toes, and in. Good. So your free hand, you can hold onto the seat of the chair if that helps. Reach up and in, over, and in. 3, 4, and one more, 5. Good. And rest. Come on in. Do you remember which leg you'd worked? Because you got to remember which one we have to do. All right, so sitting tall. Reach out to the side and in, switching hands, and side, and in. 2. And 3. 4. Last one, 5. Good. And rest. Now, bring out the leg that hasn't worked yet. All right, make sure the heel is connecting to the floor there. Good. Put the weight in the opposite hand of that straight leg. Other hand, you can hold the chair. Sit tall and reach up and in, over toward the toes and in. Up and in, over. Up and over. Here comes number 4. Up and over. Last one. Up and over. Good. And release. Sit back in your chair. Whew. All right. Holding the weight. Bringing it out in front. And one hand on top of the other. And then twist the other way. It's like, I don't know, a salt shaker. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And rest. Nice. Open up the knees. And our final set here, we're going to bring the weight in. We're going to stretch up and in, and now over toward the floor and back. Up and in, over and in. 3, over, 4, and over, 5, over. Keep going if you can. 6, and over. 7, over, taking a break whenever you need. 8, and over. 9, and over. Good. Last one. 10, and over. Good. And rest. Bring those legs in. Wonderful. Oh, let's do a little marching with those shoulders again. Give them a little break. Good. So make sure you're sitting back in your chair, raise both legs, and add a flutter. Keep those legs fluttering. Doesn't have to be big, but just keep them outstretched, really working the core as well as those thigh muscles. Good. And rest. Nice. So our final set, bring the arms out. One on top of the other, and then switch. 2, 3, 4, 5. For the wrists and forearms. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Rest. Raise both legs up and flutter once more. Feeling nice and strong. Keep the flutter going. Keep breathing. Good. And rest. Open up the knees. This is our final exercise before we stretch. Here we go. Bring the weight in and stretch up and in. Reach over toward the floor and in. Up, in, over. Good. 3, over, 4, over, 5, 7, over, 8. Great. 2 more sets. 9, over. Last set. Here we go. Up and over and rest. Good. Put that weight down. Just drop it on the floor. Make sure your feet won't get caught with it. Good. Shake out those hands. Wonderful. Put the hands together and roll the wrists. Excellent. And now bring the palms so that they face you here at the heart, and then turn the palms and gently straighten the elbows. And here we have a nice stretch for the fingers and palms, wrists, even into the forearms. Just going to hold for another breath, and then release. Shake it out again. Good. A little marching with those shoulders. I like that. We're going to have to keep doing this one. All right, rest those shoulders and tip your head side to side. Nice and easy. Good. And then come back to center. Make sure your eyes are clear. Open up your knees. We're going to do a nice side bend. So tip to the side, and you can have your forearm reaching that leg, that thigh, and then reach the other arm up as high as you can. If that works, you can do it without the arm. Yep, you feel that stretch, but with the arm it gets a little deeper. Good, and then slowly release. Let's go to the other side. Tip over to this side, have the forearm resting on that thigh. Raise the arm up and over. Breathe and stretch. Good, and then gently release. Excellent. Let's take 3 deep breaths, keeping your arms resting. Inhale, and let it go. One more deep breath. Take a moment to feel how your body feels after doing that strength training, especially the upper body, the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists and hands. How are you feeling?
Good.
All right.
Warm.
Wonderful. All right, thanks for coming to the strength training class. Stay exactly where you are. I will come and collect the weights, but we'll say goodbye. Until next time.